Well, good morning, everybody. Coming up on H-Town Live, tissue season is in full swing. But what is it? Allergies, cold, COVID, or the flu? Well, we are joined by one of H-Town's hottest doctors on this Wellness Wednesday to help us sort it out and stay ahead of it, one sniffle at a time. Plus, a local 9-year-old author joins us live to talk about her children's book inspired by her own story and why kindness matters now more than ever. And a little later, rodeo season is heating up, y'all. The Garden and Gun Rodeo Smoke Show returns to Truth Barbecue, blending bold Texas bites, Western style, and hometown spirit. We're getting a preview from the folks behind it. Giddy up. H-Town Live starts now.
Live from Houston with Maggie Flecknoe, your destination for hometown business, local cuisine, culture, and community. This is H-Town Live.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, February 18th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is H-Town Live. Happy Hump Day, you all. Did you guys have a good Fat Tuesday? So it also is Lunar New Year. We also started Ramadan, and today is Ash Wednesday. Like, let's celebrate and get rid of everything all at once. I was just telling a friend of mine, I didn't wash my hair last night, and I know if I'm having a bad hair day, I did it as a sacrifice to have good luck in the Lunar New Year, because I read, and I'm so superstitious, you know, Irish Catholic in me, that if I washed my hair on the Lunar New Year, I wouldn't have good luck, because I needed to have this good luck and not cleanse myself for this year of the horse. And I have been waiting for this year of the horse and wanting to giddy up for quite some time now. So I didn't want to, you know, jinx anything. So if the hair is a little off today, that's why. Also, you guys, it is Ash Wednesday. I'm Catholic, as some of you may know, so I'm still deciding what I'm going to give up, or sometimes they say reflect and work on yourself this Lent season. Real talk, I was reflecting and thinking. And then my list, it kept getting longer and longer, and I really started getting in my head, so maybe that's what I should work on and give up: overthinking. And I do need a new dry shampoo. But a little later, we actually have some really creative things you could, quote, give up. You know, I really like that idea. One of them, just a little tidbit, speeding. So it kind of gives your whole perspective or waste. We're gonna share that a little bit later in the show. You know what else I would like to give up? Feeling under the weather. Raise your hand if you have been feeling under the weather. I feel y'all. If you're like me, you may be asking yourself on a daily basis, is this allergies? Oh no, am I getting a cold? Is it the COVID? The flu? Well, if you are sniffling, sneezing, and second-guessing everything, don't worry, the doctor is in. I'm so excited because we are joined by Dr. Abdullah Kudrat, Medical Director of Post Oak ER. He's joining us on this Wellness Wednesday to break down what on earth is going around and how do we stay healthy. Doctor, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the show. There's definitely a lot going on. And when you ask the question about allergies versus a viral illness,
yes,
it is almost impossible for even a doctor to tell at first, because they share a lot of the similar symptoms. When you think about a runny nose, scratchy throat, sneezing, congestion. I would say the biggest difference is, one is the allergies usually come on a little faster.
Okay.
And it doesn't have fever and body aches.
That's good to know.
So if you start having fever and it's not responding to your allergy medicine, then there's a good chance you probably came down with something, one of the viruses. This year in particular has been a pretty bad flu season, and it's continuing even after the holidays.
That's what I was wondering. So my house, I feel like we just can't stay healthy. And then one gets down and then another, and you're just not feeling great. And my husband wasn't feeling good. I said, you've got to take a flu test, but he's negative for everything. But he came down with a really bad fever for about a day. So how do we know, what should we do? And when do we go to the doctor, and when do we just get over the counter?
Yeah, and it's tricky. And thankfully we do have more modern tools now, these last few years, that can help. But when you think it's allergies, you can take an antihistamine.
Okay.
The earlier you take it, the better, because if you wait for it to get more severe, it takes longer for that antihistamine to try to work.
Oh.
If you start getting fever and you feel like it's more than just allergies, and you test for the flu and it's negative, well, it can be a lot of other things. It can be COVID-19, it can be rhinovirus or common cold viruses, or even one of the regular coronaviruses. So how do you know?
Right.
If it's mild, you can probably just avoid everybody, tough it out, stay hydrated,
Okay.
get better within 3 or 4 days, and it'll coast off.
Okay.
But if it gets a little severe or you're worried and you really want to know what it is, then that's the time to go in and see your doctor. I know at our ER, at Post Oak ER, we have a swab, and in 15 minutes, it'll test for 19 different viruses and bacteria.
19?
Right. When I trained as a medical student and resident, we didn't have this kind of technology.
No.
So you were playing a lot of guesswork. Now that we have that, I can know if it's flu, maybe if it's severe enough, I can prescribe Tamiflu. Or if it's COVID, I know what category to put it in. If it's a common cold, I can say you don't need antibiotics, just give it a few days, let us know if it gets worse.
Wow. Okay, I just want to go just to get swabbed, just to like know. Because, you know, it's like we were sick and then now I have bad allergies. So you just don't know. And you were saying, why is the flu lasting longer?
You know, the flu comes seasonally. It's a very highly mutagenic virus, so every year you might have a new strain that comes around.
Okay.
Sometimes you get bad luck and we have a very virulent strain, meaning it spreads very easy,
Okay.
and it can be a little bit more severe. And it'll go around really fast, especially after the holidays, because everybody's getting together, talking right in your face.
Yeah.
And it gets spread around.
Okay. I'm also, rodeo's coming up and the cook-off. And if you know, if you've been to the cook-off, everyone's going to be in a tent together. So what can we do to prevent anything and from catching anything?
Yeah, it's hard because we can't just stay cooped up in the house all day.
No.
But if you are having symptoms, it is best that you do stay in the house.
Okay.
And not try to spread it to your friends or everybody else.
Right.
But sometimes people don't know. So when you're out and you're shaking hands with people, keep some hand sanitizer or wash your hands frequently. Definitely don't touch people's hands and then touch your nose or your eyes or your face, because that's how you do direct contact.
Okay.
And my rule of thumb is if I'm talking to somebody and I could feel their breath, they're standing too close to me.
Ew, I don't like that. That just gave me the ick.
And then you know, I'm like, man, if they're sick, I am totally getting sick right now.
Yes.
So I'll slowly take a few steps back and turn my face a little bit the other way.
I love that, though.
Trying not to be rude, but I also don't want to expose myself to
Right.
whatever they might or might not have.
And, like, personal space, you guys. Like, let's work on that.
And it's tough at the rodeo because everything is so loud. So you end up
Yes.
having to stand close to here. So I'll give them my ear more than I give them the front of my face.
I love that. Should we be taking anything, any vitamins or drinking a lot of fluids? What else do you recommend?
Yeah, you know, if you eat a well-balanced diet, then you probably don't need vitamins. Most of us don't. So it's a good idea to
Right.
supplement with some vitamins.
Okay.
Things like zinc and vitamin C are thought to help keep the immune system where it needs to be.
Okay.
Yeah, and also staying hydrated when you, especially if you are getting a little sick, staying hydrated, resting helps you fight it off a little bit faster.
Okay, now, just a personal question. Liquid IV, those drinks, those kind of things,
Yeah.
are they helpful or not?
I mean, they can be, right? They have some electrolytes.
Right.
You know, if you are drinking a balanced diet, you're probably getting all those things anyways.
Oh.
But it's a nice little convenient pack to have, right?
Okay.
I can't say you need it.
Okay.
Right? But it's a nice handy way to get a bunch of electrolytes and hydration.
Doctor, I just love you. You have the best disposition. I know I want to get that swab just to knock everything out. Tell everybody how we can make an appointment with you.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm at Post Oak ER, and we're an emergency room, so you don't need an appointment. We're open
Okay.
24/7. We're always ready for any condition, anytime. So if it gets a little bit too severe or you're worried, we do pediatrics and adults, so come on in. It is really handy to have that swab that gives you the answer using PCR technology, which is the highest accuracy, 99% accuracy, within 15 minutes. Pretty cool.
All right, I'll be seeing you soon. You can swab away. That's where I'm at. Thank you so much, Doctor. Still to come, meet a 9-year-old children's author and her very powerful message. Stay tuned for that.
TV.
Well, welcome back, everyone. She's only 9 years old, but she's already making a big impact. Layla is a cleft advocate, reigning Miss Texas Junior Preteen for International United Miss, and is now a children's book author of The Buddy Bench. And guess what? She is joining me now. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
You're welcome.
First of all, you look absolutely beautiful. You just sparkle.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about all of these achievements of yours.
Well, first I went to states and I won states for the pageant IUM. Then I started volunteering for the people in need. And then I decided to write my book and I started to publish it.
So tell me what inspired you to write this book, The Buddy Bench.
Well, I wanted to figure out a way to spread the word about kindness. And then I remembered about when I was little and I used to be lonely. So I decided to write a book about it so I could encourage kids younger than me to look out for other kids that are lonely.
You really touched my heart. So you were lonely, but now your life is full, right?
Yes.
So for all of the kids out there, what do you encourage them to do to be less lonely?
Well, I went to my counselor and she gave me some tips. Okay. And in my book, it tells you some of the tips that she gave me. She told me to introduce myself, find things that we have in common, and to also say your name.
Oh, I didn't ever think about that. Say your name. And you've already learned these life lessons. You're only 9 years old. You have done so much. So walk us through a little bit about your book and what does it take? Everybody, I mean, I'm not an author. A lot of adults aren't an author. What does it take to write a book and get it published?
So first I started writing my first draft and I really thought of some things that I could put inside of it to describe my book a little bit more.
Right.
So I wrote my first draft and then I read through it with my mom and I wrote my second draft. Then we decided to get an illustrator and I described to the illustrator what I wanted to be on the different pages and what I wanted the pages to look like. And then we got a publisher and we published it and the book came to magic.
It is magic. So when you got your first copy of your book and you saw it come to life, what was that feeling like?
It was so happy and joyful and I was so overjoyed that my accomplishment happened and my goal happened. And I was so happy that kindness, when I saw the book, I was like, kindness is gonna happen when people see this book and when they read it. And I was so excited for the future of the book.
You are our future and you give me so much hope. It makes me teary-eyed. I'm so incredibly proud of you. I have a 3-year-old daughter and I hope that she grows up to be just like you. I'm so impressed by you, and kindness is so important, and empathy, and for people not to feel alone. So tell me also, you're a cleft advocate. Tell me about that.
So I've never really been ashamed of me having a cleft lip, and I didn't want kids younger than me to be ashamed of it either. So I feel like me writing this book and kids younger than me that have cleft lips, knowing that I have a cleft lip and reaching my goal could show them that they can do anything that they put their mind to.
That's incredible. So what do you want to be when you grow up? You're only 9 and you've already done so much.
Well, there are so much things that I hope to be, but right now I'm really focused on being a kid.
I like that. Sometimes you just want to be a kid, don't you? What else do you like to do?
Well, I love to sing and I love to dance, and I actually have a Destination Imagination competition that's coming up this weekend.
It is? How do you feel? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm so excited for it.
I'll be thinking about you and praying for you. And now competing too. What's next for Miss Texas Junior Preteen? What do you do now?
Well, now I go to nationals for IUM, and I'm expecting to win. So right now I'm just training to go to IUM and win nationals.
You just sparkle. I'll be cheering you on, and you have to come back on the show. In the meantime, I want everybody to get a copy of your book. How can we do so?
Well, you could go to my website, www.laylalarue.com, and you can find my book and learn more about my cleft lip journey.
Well, I am just, like I said, so impressed by you, and I wish you nothing but the best of luck, especially in the competition this weekend. But just continue to make your magic and shine. You're truly an inspiration, and to think you're only 9 years old and you've already done such big things. So thank you so much for coming on, and I look forward to having you back on the show. You'll come back?
Yes.
Thank you. Well, in the meantime, the FIFA World Cup 2026 is approaching with more than 5 million fans projected to travel for the tournament. And with that comes the demand for renting a space. In response to surging demand, Airbnb has launched its biggest new host incentive program ever, offering, you ready for this, $750 to eligible first-time hosts who welcome their first guests ahead of the tournament. So joining us to share more about this, we have Matt McNamara. He is the communication lead at Airbnb. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
No problem. Thanks for having me. This is fun.
This is an exciting time, especially here in H-Town. So as the FIFA World Cup approaches, what do the numbers tell us about the opportunity for residents to become hosts?
Yeah, so we're 4 months away from the FIFA World Cup coming to North America, and this is the biggest sporting event on the planet. And what we're seeing is that millions of people are going to be traveling for the World Cup this year. And on Airbnb, we're seeing a big surges. The searches are up 80% year over year across all the host cities. There's actually a report by Deloitte, and they found that hosts could earn on average about $3,000 over the duration of the tournament. It's actually higher in cities like this. I mean, I think it's up to $5,000 in Houston, which is really exciting. And that's going to make a huge difference in the lives of people. I think, those that are wanting to pay down their mortgage or pay off their debt or take a much needed vacation, this is going to help unlock that for them.
I mean, this is sounding great to me as well. Plus, you guys have some incentives. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. Well, we want to meet that surge in demand. And so, yeah, we're going to be offering $750 to host on Airbnb. And that's available to new hosts in Houston, as long as they're hosting for the first time and they're renting out their entire home. And they welcome their first guests anytime between today and the end of July.
Okay, so I'm actually curious about this. I also was thinking about my parents' house too, but we've never hosted. So I'm curious, but also cautious. What advice would you give to us, and how do you guys help us out, especially if we're first-time hosts?
Yeah, that caution is pretty normal. And I think we have a lot of tools in place to help people get onboarded to Airbnb. The first thing you want to do is visit the Resource Center. It's a one-stop shop to get tips and tricks about how to host and welcome the first guest. You can also join and tap into the co-host network. This is a group of experienced co-hosts who can set you up on the platform, and they can help you with your pricing, your calendar, your availability. But one thing you may want to consider doing is joining a host club. So there is a host club in the community, and it's a good way to meet folks who are connected to hosting and share all those insights.
Do you think maybe we should do a practice round and host somebody before the big event just to make sure we're cut out for this?
That's a good idea. That's why we're doing the host incentive now, so that you can get the first guest over the next couple of weeks into the next couple of months. So when you get to FIFA, you'll be an experienced host, and then you can even keep going from there.
I love this. Now, on the flip side, if we're looking for an Airbnb, what are some tips and things we should know?
Well, definitely look for guest favorites. I love tapping into that to see, the best of the best in terms of looking for an Airbnb. But also check out the reviews, see who's around and what's available. There's lots of listings available on the platform, whether you're looking to travel for FIFA or looking for your own vacation in mind. So yeah, definitely check out the platform and see what you can find.
All right, and again, tell everybody where they can go for more on all of this to either host or to also travel and go to an Airbnb.
Yeah, so if you're looking to host, you can head to airbnb.com/new-host-FIFA or visit airbnb.com to book your next vacation.
All right, well, thank you so much. I'm going to be checking this out. I mean, you could make up to $5,000. I like the sounds of that. Thank you very much. Plus the incentive. You guys check out Airbnb. In the meantime, we're flying into break. We have some incredible guests headed our way. Plus, we are getting rodeo ready with a one-night-only event. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
TV.
Well, time flies when you're having fun with great people. We're already at that halfway mark. Still to come on H-Town Live, Houston Reads Day returns for its 6th year. We're going to be sitting down with the CEO of Literacy Now to discuss more about Houston Reads Day and how you can make a difference even within your own home. And wrangle up all of your gals and pals for the Garden and Gun Rodeo Smoke Show. Stay tuned as Truth Barbecue and Man Ready Mercantile will be joining us live in studio to see what smoking details they have to help you get rodeo ready. The second half hour of H-Town Live starts after the break.
Live from Houston with Maggie Flecknoe, your destination for hometown business, local cuisine, culture, and community. This is H-Town Live.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the second half hour of H-Town Live. Grab your favorite book. Literacy Now is hosting its annual Houston Reads Day. It's happening next Friday, so we want to get you all prepared. Where over 400 volunteers get ready to read to thousands of elementary school students across the Houston area. In fact, we have a very special guest joining us with ways we can all get involved. Thank you for waking up with us. Introduce yourself.
Thank you for having me. My name is Jacqueline Minimo Wilson. I am the CEO of Literacy Now, and I'm so excited to be here with you to talk about Houston Reads Day.
I feel like you were just here last year. This went by fast.
It went by really fast. It did.
But I have to say, this is my favorite day of the year.
Yes.
You know how much I love to read. I read at least 3 stories a night to my daughter. So tell us a little bit about the importance of this day.
It is so important for us. This is our 6th annual event, and so we are bringing over 700 volunteer readers across the city to read to more than 17,000 children from pre-K to 5th grade. Right? So for us, we know the importance of literacy, and I don't know if most people know there's a huge literacy crisis here in Houston. Only 32% of Houston area 3rd graders are reading on grade level.
Oh my goodness.
So there's improvement happening over the years, and so we are really trying to get the word out so people understand what we're trying to do. I think it's so important for Houston to know what's happening and what Literacy Now is doing to help close those achievement gaps.
So how can we get involved and make a difference?
So what you can do to get involved is please go to our website, literacynowhouston.org, and it is the first thing you see on our website to sign up to be a volunteer reader. We still have a few opportunities for volunteer readers to sign up, especially within our Aldine ISD campuses. We are featuring local children's authors, so to see your guest here, who I've known for a while, we would love to feature her at our next Houston Reads Day as well, too.
I know, seeing the connection.
Yes.
I mean, talk about serendipity in that moment.
Right.
It was beautiful, and to see the difference,
Yes,
too. And a child that
absolutely.
overcame something.
Exactly, exactly. So for me and you have a young daughter. My daughter is 13 years old too, and we talked about this last year, just exposure to literacy or literature, reading or language building, language acquisition, starting as young as infancy is so important to start reading 10 to 15 minutes a day to your child. And so for them to actually have a love for it as well too, because we know it opens the pathway to everything else as well.
And those moments, the one-on-one time, I'm sure that you enjoy with your
valuable.
daughter. It is.
So valuable.
It's like how I end my day.
Yes.
We even read before rest time or nap time.
Yes.
She loves her books. And I can't imagine a child not having those opportunities or the books for them available.
So true, so true. So for us within our reading intervention program, that's actually how Houston Reads Day came about. And so for us, it helps supports the students that we work with across the city. We are partnering with Sheldon ISD, Alief ISD, and Aldine ISD, and we actually have a reading intervention program where we do pull-out support. We're working with students 1-to-4 ratio to help them to get on reading level as much as possible, at reading level or above. So we're working with these students for about 25 consecutive weeks during the school year. And during that, we're exposing them to different types of literature and also working with their families too. So at the same time, we're at schools working with their children, and we also have parent engagement workshops where we're inviting parents to also come get some resources and how to support reading at home as well.
That's so important.
Oh,
because it starts with the parent, and then if you don't know, or if it wasn't something that you were brought up with, you don't know what you don't know.
Correct. And then most parents, they have the tools, they don't know how to utilize it.
Exactly.
And especially if you don't have education or something in your background, some parents are like, well, I didn't know that I could do that. So simple things as when you're cooking with them, reading recipes, you're exposing them, and there's a math component in that as well too.
Right.
So just in having parents come get involved and just knowing that they have the tools, we're just helping them how to utilize those tools more efficiently.
So if we can't go and read, let's say, what else can we do to get involved in support?
Oh, there's so many different ways to get involved. We have a goal to raise $700,000. Right, and we're only $13,000 away from our goal.
We can make it happen, you all.
You
Call
can make
to
it
action.
happen one person at a time. And so if you're not able to come out and read that day, there are ample opportunities for the community members to get involved. We can do book drives. You can come do group story time. If you have a book club, team building at your job, you're able to come and still make an impact if you're not able to come that day.
Okay, and I know we talked about it last year, but what is your favorite book to read to your daughter?
So my favorite book is Love You Forever.
That's what I was
I know,
say,
that's
it's our
my favorite
same.
book. It's my favorite book. Every time one of my girlfriends, someone finds out that they're pregnant, I always gift them with that book because the story in there is so beautiful.
It really is. And I even sing the song, and I get a little teary-eyed reading
me too,
it.
me
yeah,
too.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, May, it's too much for mommy tonight. Let's get something else, you know, maybe Lola Dutch or something. But again, I just love seeing you each and every year. Thank you for what you do. How, again, can we go to the website and to get involved?
Please go visit us at literatynowhouston.org to get involved today, especially on Houston Reads Day, which is Friday, February 27th.
Well, thank you so much, Jacqueline. Great to see you.
Same
and send
here.
my love to your daughter as well.
Thank you.
Well, meanwhile, as millions celebrate Lunar New Year and welcome the bold year of the horse, you know Mama's ready for it, we are sharing festive gift ideas perfect for a fresh start in 2026, plus smart ways to stay warm at your desk and easy care plans that thrive in low light to brighten your space all season long. In fact, we have someone joining us with the top trending consumer topics. Please welcome Senior Director of Content Operations from BestReviews.com, Jacob Palmer. Nice to have you on, my friend.
Maggie, thanks so much for having me back. I love these topics, so I'm excited to get into them with you.
Okay, I am so excited because I keep saying, giddy up, honey. I have been waiting for the year of the horse. What can I do to celebrate?
It's been a celebration in our house too. My 3-year-old came home from preschool yesterday and was so excited to tell us about the fire horse, about her part in all the proceedings. And it's just so much fun to bring the family together and be able to give good gifts. And some of those good gifts are specifically, made for the Lunar New Year. We've got 3 of them that we want to show today. The first is from Stanley. Now everybody knows about the Stanley cups and tumblers and mugs. They have a special Lunar New Year Quencher Pro Tour flip straw tumbler that has 30 ounces of capacity in it. And it's awesome because it has that special design you can see, perfect for celebrating the holiday, and you can use it all year long. And it's got all of the features that people absolutely love about these Stanley mugs that they have. You see them literally everywhere, Maggie.
I mean, I have
and
one
then
on my
next
desk.
up, next up, I don't know if you have this one on your desk, but it would be good to if you did. It is the Sugarfina Lucky Lantern 2-piece candy bento box. And now a bento box might feel a little bit utilitarian because you're like, well, I'm just gonna put my lunch in it. But this is what adds a special treat to it. Valentine's Day didn't end. We are keeping the candy kick going, and it's awesome because it is filled with gummies and all the traditional lychee and tangerine flavors that you would expect from Lunar New Year. And then finally, this is one that I definitely am going to get for my 3-year-old daughter, the Barbie Signature Lunar New Year fashion doll. It is from the collectible Barbie line, where it's wearing a red dress adorned with a golden peony print and part of the signature line. It is designed as a holiday collectible, and it's specifically for the Lunar New Year. Barbie's been doing such a great job at making sure that they've got new inclusive models, new inclusive dolls that everybody can feel a part of. And this is just another great example of that.
Well, we have 3-year-olds. This definitely needs to be in my house, and I'm a Barbie girl. I have to say, I love it. I'm also a girl that's always cold, and my office is freezing. There's like this vent that I just want to cover up. So what can I do to stay warm?
There's something about a TV studio that's just so much colder than people realize. So I do want to make sure the viewers at home understand that. So the 3 things that we would recommend for anyone who's working in a TV studio or anyone who's working in something that's just as cold. First up, you got to get the temperature control smart mug. Again, Maggie, this might be perfect for you because my morning experience is I get up, I get myself a cup of coffee, I have about 2 sips, then I need to get the kid out the door. And so by the time that I am back to my coffee, it is not hot at all. And so what's great about these is that it will keep it at your exact preferred temperature for up to 80 minutes. And that is just about enough time to make sure that I can come back to a hot cup of coffee. So that's number 1, kind of heat yourself up from the inside. Now, number 2, which will be perfect for your office, is the under desk space heater. It is your secret weapon against frigid office air. I'm telling you, I recommend these to everyone that I talk to that works at a TV studio. And I remember there was one station I worked at where all of us had one under our desk. So this is one that you definitely want to check out, and it's perfect for any kind of desk. And then finally, the rechargeable hand warmers. And I love these for a few reasons, because number one, very affordable, you know, $20 or less, and they last forever. They're not like the cheap ones that you can throw away. So they're not as wasteful, and they also are super fast to charge. So you can keep them in your car, plug them directly in whenever you're heading somewhere. You know, if you're a hockey mom, if you're heading anywhere cold, you need to go to a cold park day, any of that, you'll make sure that you've got these in your pocket and you're in good space. And Maggie, even for you, you could just keep these at your desk as well, because you can plug them into your computer.
I'm like salivating at these products. Real quick, we're running out of time, but I also want to have a green thumb. I don't always have it in my house, the lighting. You have some plants that you offer too, some advice for that.
So 2 plants, love to give them to you as quickly as possible. And these are perfect for you, where you want to have the appearance of a green thumb, but you don't want to do the work of having a green thumb. The first is the snake plant, perfect for low light, doesn't need frequent watering, and they will purify your air as well. So it just has all the benefits you could ever hope for. And then number 2, the cat palm tree, safe for pets, so no worries there. But it also brings kind of a softness and tropical vibe to your home. And again, it adapts super well to low light. So once it gets used to your space kinds of adapts, you will be in a great spot to have that beautiful piece that you know, people will really think you're better at taking care of these things than you are.
Yeah, the snake plant, someone once told me it's a mother-in-law plant. They call it that too, because it does not go anywhere. Tell everybody where we can go for more.
We can go to bestreviews.com, and the reason it's called the mother-in-law plant is because it has a sharp tongue, and that's the reason why it's called that.
I didn't know that. Oh, Jacob, look at you. I always love our time together.
So check us out at bestreviews.com or scan the QR code on your screen. Thanks so much, Maggie.
Thanks, Jacob. Well, maybe you're giving up your sharp tongue for Lent, because if you didn't know, today is Ash Wednesday. You'll see a lot of people with ashes on their forehead, myself included, later today. It's the start of Lent. Now, Ash Wednesday marks the beginning of Lent in the Christian faith. It's a day of reflection and repentance when many receive ashes on their foreheads as a symbol of humility and renewal. Lent then begins a 40-day season leading up to Easter, focused on prayer, fasting, giving back, and often giving up things. So I told you earlier I was thinking of what all I should be giving up, and then I started overthinking, and then I saw this article on Good Housekeeping. It's an oldie but a goodie. But they actually had a list of some creative things to give up, and some of these caught my attention. So instead of just saying, oh, I'm giving up chocolate or something like that, or swearing, maybe my case, here are a few. Speeding, I didn't think about that. This one I liked, criticizing your appearance. Staying home all day on the weekend, whew, that's gonna be hard for me to give up. Doom scrolling, I think a lot of us can give that up. And then this one I really liked, complaining. Now, they have it over on their website. You can check it out. They have a whole 45 list of ideas of things that you could give up or even work on. But I even liked complaining, because that's something that you could do, and then it's also making you a better, lighter person in the end too. So I like that. And speeding, you could also give that up, and then you won't get a ticket, and then you're saving money. Are you seeing what I'm doing? There's a lot you can accomplish. But whatever, some of you may not give up anything. Some of you may just focus on yourself. But yes, it is the start of the Lenten season. I cannot believe it. I will be at Mass later today at 5 p.m. If you see me there, please make sure you say hello. In the meantime, are you looking for a more private way to search the web? Well, check this out in today's Rich on Tech.
Looking for a way to search the web that doesn't track you as much? Here's a look at several search engines that put privacy first.
Google is synonymous with search, but if you're looking for a more privacy-centric alternative, there are several options that promise little or no tracking.
Every time you go to most search engines, when you go to them and you enter a search, that search is tracked, and all the information is then turned to advertisers who are then, bidding for the top spot so they can get your attention.
DuckDuckGo is one of the most recognizable names in privacy. Their search engine doesn't track you and encrypts your searches so your internet service provider can't see them. Startpage has been focused on private search since 2006 and says it doesn't collect personal information. There's even an anonymous view that lets you visit websites without revealing your identity. Brave might be best known for its privacy-focused web browser, but it also has a search engine with its own index of results. That means no big tech algorithm determining what you see. Swiss Cows is another private search option, and it's family-friendly, which means it filters out content that might be inappropriate for minors. You can also generate an AI summary of any search result, or open a preview of the site in an anonymous window, which displays how many trackers they find. Finally, Kagi is a premium search engine that's ad-free and promises private search.
Privacy is not just about hiding. Privacy is about, it's like there's a basic level of human dignity that, we walk around and we're not wearing everything about us on our sleeves at all times.
Try it out with 100 searches for free or upgrade to a paid plan, which starts at $5 a month. So far, they have about 65,000 members.
We keep an eye on what everybody's saying. We take their feedback into consideration and are constantly trying to improve the product.
Now, the main difference with these alternative search engines are the results. They might not be as spot on as Google, and they might not always be as personalized for you. But if you're looking to put a little distance between you and big tech, this could be the first step in the right direction.
Well, thank you, Rich. And immediately you can search this: a town flipping out over pancakes. So we had Fat Tuesday. If you missed it, I was out celebrating at Macio's Spice, an import company in Galveston. But here's the thing. In England, they had flapjacks. Yeah, instead of king cakes. So check this out. Racers dressed in costumes, including, I love this, a number 2 pencil, a penguin, and a strawberry. And they literally ran with a frying pan in hand through a central London square to compete in the annual pancake flipping competition. Children and adults each take part in running circuits around the town center holding a pancake and frying pan. Participants bring their own frying pan with pancakes provided by organizers. The celebration of Pancake Day takes place each year on Shrove, which is Tuesday, also known as Fat Tuesday, the final day before the 40-day Christian fasting season of Lent. I saw that they got this beautiful frying pan if they won, but how fun is this? But we're talking in the newsroom, how hard is it to flip a pancake? This is something, I make May so many pancakes. I've made her baby pancakes. I still make her pancakes to this day. And it's like that technique. Like maybe I need to work on that during Lent. Flipping a pancake, It's an art, or maybe I need a different spatula. I don't know. These are things that I think of in my head when I see these. Like I said, overthinking. Maybe I need to give it up. But you know what I'm not giving up? Getting rodeo ready. And we have the event just for you after the break.
Or near you.
Well, dust off those boots because rodeo season is right around the corner, y'all. The 3rd annual Garden and Gun Rodeo Smoke Show is back at Truth Barbecue, and it's serving up Texas-sized flavor, right, and style. We have 2 very special guests with a preview of this can't-miss celebration of food, fashion, and community. Thank you for waking up with us. Introduce yourselves.
Of course. I'm Abby from Truth Barbecue.
And I'm Travis Weaver with Man Ready Mercantile.
Well, if this isn't a power duo, I'm so excited, and I'm so excited about this event. So, Abby, first off, tell everybody a little bit about Truth Barbecue.
Oh my gosh, well, we are known for Central Texas style barbecue. My husband founded this business based on very traditional cooking techniques. We cook over post oak, live fire, all day, every day. And people always ask me, like, what's the thing that we're known for? It's definitely brisket. But add the ribs and the sausage because we make it in-house.
Oh my goodness. And I love it. And I love that you all work together. What's it like working with your husband?
It is a joy and a curse every day.
Yeah.
Because he's your husband, he's your best friend. But when you butt heads, it's very unique. And then when you're partnering on everything, it's the best thing in the world. So it's really fun.
I love this. And you really are a powerhouse couple, and you represent H-Town. So I'm so proud of you. Travis, we go way back. Man Ready Mercantile. Tell everybody a little bit about it.
Yeah, I started Man Ready Mercantile back in 2012 and then opened the shop in the Heights at 321 West 19th Street in 2014. And now we have our own manufacturing here in town, and I don't even know how many hundreds of products we make and how many hundreds of different brands we carry in the shop, but things have really taken off. It only took about 12, 13 years to make it happen, but here we are, and
It's a lot of grit, and I'm proud of you. And it went from making candles, and look at now. You're making so much, and this is a place to go to get rodeo ready. But we have this event you cannot miss, so tell me about this.
Cannot miss, cannot miss. This is so fun. It's our 3rd year doing it. At Truth, we have live music. We have, you know, get rodeo ready, Western wear makers, vintage makers. I'm actually wearing one of our vintage girls that's going to be there. This is from Natalie Lindsay Style. Garden and Gun puts on this event with us every year. We're so grateful. It's such an amazing publication, and they're true like arbiters of like Southern style and taste and Texas and all those things. So it's going to be really fun. It's at 6 o'clock on Saturday the 28th. Lots of music, lots of barbecue, lots of shopping. And this year it's really special because we have some of Houston's best chefs joining us. Ooh. We have Seth Siegel Gardner from Local Foods Group. We have Ryan Lashane from State of Grace.
I love Ryan. Yeah.
We all love Ryan. Those butter burgers are coming. And we have Bobby Matos from La Lucha and Rocket Farms Hospitality overall. So we're super excited to be able to bring more food and, you know, different things to the guests that are coming this year.
I love this. Do we need a ticket?
We do need a ticket, yes. There's a VIP ticket, and that comes with like a really exciting swag bag. There might be some man-ready stuff in there.
I was going to say, what?
There might be some Truth stuff in there. And we have a general admission ticket for $85. And the best thing about this is a Saturday night in Houston during rodeo season where all of your food, all of your drinks, your live music, it's all covered in that ticket. Wow. So the only thing you're spending when you come in is if you enjoy in the Western and rodeo ready shopping.
And I need some shopping. And Travis, you're going to be there. So tell me about some of the looks you have here.
Yeah, you know, we do a lot of our own hats, and we of course have other brands. We did like some fun stuff for rodeo, like
hey, cowgirl.
Hey. I thought you might like that
You knew I'd like it. You know me so well.
Got this little cowboy up, the hey cowboy. So we did some different things, and what's back is the old Garth Brooks, Thunder Rolls, Brush Popper style stuff. So we have really amazing brands at the shop.
I love
Howler Brothers, Seeger, Sendero, Free Note, which is one of our premium brands.
Bolo ties? These are
bolo ties.
I love them.
They're back.
They're back. You know, I have my Nana's bolo tie from way back in the day, so now I know.
That's street cred. It's vintage.
Thank you. Yeah, it's legit vintage. I love this. Then, I mean, let's be real. You're going to be out and about at rodeo. You can have a little party over here.
Yeah, a little something to start you off with. We carry Yeti now, and we have really interesting things from them. So we're just going to bring some amazing products that we make as well. Yeah, that's some of our candles in a paint can.
Ooh,
that's
I love
some of our newer ones. So we'll bring a little bit of our own stuff and then some stuff from some other amazing brands.
This smells, Gone Fishing smells really good.
Pretty good.
Well, we want to reel y'all in. Again, tell everybody where they can go to get their ticket. And then when you're there too, get some of the spices too.
So this is super easy. If you go to the Garden and Gun website, gardenandgun.com, just click their events. You want to attend an event, there's a great link right at the top of the middle of the page. And the Truth Barbecue event, I believe, is the second event. Like, you can't miss it. It's Get Rodeo Ready in Houston.
No, we will not be missing it. Thank you so much. I enjoy both of you. And stay tuned. We have more H-Town Live after the break. Well, that's nearly a wrap on today's show. Before we go, here's a look at today's sponsored content. And do you want to be featured on our show? I'd love to have you. Just send us an email at htownlive@cw39.com. Also, be sure and follow us on Instagram at CW39HTownLive. And again, if you couldn't watch us live or you can't, you can DVR us. We also stream again at noon on CW39.com. And don't forget our CW39 Plus app. You can take us wherever you stream. In the meantime, we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time for more H-Town Live. Have a great rest of your day, y'all.